I'm Sharon Madsen, the Communications Coordinator for the City of Cottage Grove. Joining me today for Council Update is Councilmember Justin Olsen. Today we're going to talk about the 70th Street and Jamaica Avenue Roundabout.
I'm very excited about this project and I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much. For those of you in the community who aren't aware, the roundabout at 70th Street and Jamaica, which will be coming our way, starting construction this year,
Yes.
Has actually been a work in progress for quite some time. And we owe a significant debt of gratitude to our friends at Washington County, and in particular, our Commissioner, Carla Bigham, and Washington County Engineer, Wayne Sandberg. Wayne and Carla have been tremendous partners in this project, and they've worked very closely with our engineering department, including our lead engineer, Jennifer Levitt, who's also our Community Development Director, and Ryan Burfine, who's our project engineer.
Yes.
So a couple things that the public out there might find very interesting about this project. We just approved the plans and specifications for this, which will then fall to our March 3rd City Council meeting. We'll do a formal vote at that council meeting, and then a bid date will be set for the actual project.
Yes.
So that's the first step in the process. And then what will happen is we'll move from a design phase to a construction phase. And this is where things get a little interesting because the construction is going to interrupt people's lives a little bit. But Washington County and the City of Cottage Grove, with the City of Cottage Grove actually being the lead agency in this project, we are absolutely committed to creating as little difficulty for people as we possibly can.
Absolutely.
So what we need to do is we all need to keep our fingers crossed for nice weather so that the construction can move along nicely and we don't end up with any project delays. So everybody, let's hope that Mother Nature cooperates. What will happen is we are going to construct a roundabout, as I mentioned, at that 70th Street and Jamaica Avenue intersection, which is sorely needed. It's been a long time coming. And that roundabout will then have a 4-lane curb and gutter section as well on Jamaica Avenue from 70th Street to the Rose of Sharon Church entrance. Yes. We will reclaim and repave Jamaica Avenue from 70th Street to Indian Avenue. And what reclaim means is we actually use the existing asphalt in a mix with new asphalt. So that's reclamation. It actually saves everybody a little bit of money and it creates a much better end product for people. We will reclaim and repave the interim pavement section on Jamaica Avenue from Rose of Sharon to Military Road. And then we will also construct some turn lanes and create water service for the new Dodge Nature Center, which is also very exciting. This roundabout will be a concrete roundabout, so very similar to a roundabout that you already see at Jamaica Avenue at the intersection of Highway 61. Same kind of roundabout. And it'll be done in multiple phases, and that's where I said we really need to hope that the weather cooperates with us. The key to this whole thing is when we do the construction, we're going to try to keep this open to traffic, but there may be 1 to 3 days ballpark where we have closure when we have to do water main work, and that's unavoidable. So those 1 to 3 days are the days that we really need it to be nice and sunny outside.
And they'll also construct that bypass at that point too.
Correct. Yep, the bypass will be constructed and there'll also be some lane closures, etc. So people will have the opportunity to travel. There won't be a detour or anything like that. As long as the weather holds out, we'll be just fine. So in terms of our timeline, the contractor, we need to get them on board, identify their schedule, and then talk about how they're going to approach the project. And once we have that done, then we'll be able to get moving. And this will really be a nice opportunity to introduce people to the Upper Ravine District, which means we'll have a nice monument that will sit on the corner by the Dodge Nature Center, and there'll be some really neat landscaping elements and things that will let people know this is where you are in the city. You're in that Upper Ravine District. So we'll be using all the different methods of communication we always use to let people know about the project. We'll make sure that all of the various stakeholders understand timelines and when certain things are going to occur so that they don't end up with an interruption in their life that they weren't aware of. And we're really looking forward to the project coming to completion this year.
For more information about the 70th and Jamaica Avenue Roundabout, contact Ryan Burfine. Thank you, Councilmember Olsen.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.